How you doing? I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com, habitsunplugged.com. One of the questions that I get asked a lot is, if I was starting out again, what would be the one thing that I would change from the beginning. To be honest with you, if I had the opportunity to go back again, I wouldn't change a thing. And it's not because I don't think I made mistakes along the way. I don't think that I could have done things a lot differently and maybe had a different outcome. But I wouldn't want to, you can make one change in one area and it can have repercussions in other areas. So I'm really, really happy where I am today because of that one change that I made and because of all the subsequent changes and the mistakes that I made. So it all comes part and parcel of what's happened. So, and as I keep saying, you can never go back and change the past. However, the one thing that I would tell everyone to do, that I would really advise people to do when they start out first quitting drinking alcohol, is to spend a bit of time before they stop in real preparation, and just getting yourself as prepared as possible. Not spending a whole load of time, not spending 6 months or a year preparing, trying to push it off, because you're procrastinating and you don't want to stop. But at least 2 weeks of careful, considerate preparation, thinking into things, thinking how something is likely to evolve. We're facing into the unknown a lot of the time when we're doing anything like this, especially huge changes in our lives. But most of us will prepare to do small things, go shopping, for instance. You'll do a shopping list for yourself and you'll do that preparation, but you won't put the time in to prepare for this massive change. And believe me, it is a huge change in your life. As I've said before 1,000 times, quitting drinking alcohol just involves you stopping putting the stuff into your mouth, right? Apart from that, there's so many other changes that you've got to make in your life. And this is where most people will always come unstuck, because it's in the immensity or the seeming immensity of the problems, of the changes that they've got to make in so many different areas of their life, that they have issues. And that's a whole nother video, a whole nother set of videos. But it's one of the reasons why I talk about preparation so much. We have a 14-day module within the Mastermind coaching program specifically designed to not only get people prepared, but to win people off alcohol a little bit, just to make them feel better. But even if somebody comes into the program and they say, look, I've already quit, I still try and encourage them to go back and do the preparation phase, or at least watch those videos as they're going through the from day 1 to day 2 and so on and so forth, because it just puts your mindset in a completely different place. It sets you up for a different way of thinking, and you can change your environment. I encourage you to do that. That's a part of the preparation. You can change the people in your life. I encourage you to do that as well. But the biggest preparation is going to be up here in your head. If you think about it, one of the biggest obstacles that will always stand in the way of people making the change is fear, and fear of the unknown, right? Fear of the unexpected. What happens if this happens? What happens if that happens? And there's so many unexpected variables that can possibly come up that you can't think about all of them. But good preparation, what it does is it allows you to get a good perspective on what might happen, put it all into a perspective, and to be much better prepared is to be much more confident in yourself. When you're much more confident, you just, the fear drifts away. So that's the one thing I would say. If you are going to attempt this, if you're going to go into this seriously, quitting drinking alcohol for the rest of your life, spend that time in preparation. I think it was one of the American presidents, Lincoln, said that if he had 2 hours to chop down a tree, he'd spend the first hour and a half sharpening the axe. And it's something that I used to do in the forestry. It was drummed into us when we started out with the chainsaws, was to always sharpen and spend your time sharpening, you know, and every hour just give them a little sharpen, because if you do that, the chainsaw is going to cut the tree without you forcing it. Chainsaw will pull itself through the tree. If you don't sharpen it, then you're basically trying to force the chainsaw through the tree, you know. It's something from my past anyway, that is, but it just rings true all over and over again. But it is like that. Failure to prepare is, you might as well prepare for failure. So if you want help quitting drinking alcohol, I've got a free book that I'd like to give you for free. It's over on the website. Click on the link down below. One of the first stages, I think it's actually the first chapter in the book, is all about preparation. So download that and have a look at it. As I say, click on the link down below. Go over, leave your name and email address. I think it's just your email address at the moment. And I'll see you again soon. All right, take care of yourself. Keep the alcohol out of your mouth. Onwards and upwards. Take care. Bye bye now.